Get ready for the tip off. We'll take that W and hand you a loss. Break your ankles on the cross. On God, I'm that wrong. Off the bounce, leave you on the first step. It might be a long night for you without some double team help. Or the whistle from the ref. I'm from the school of hard knocks. Watch how I hit them with a shimmy when I get them on the block. We talking nothing but hoops. A floor general and it's true. Spot up in the corner, man, you know I'm gon' shoot. Or slam like an alpha. I'm beastin' like a boss named Hefe. Trapping on the baseline, you escape no way. A baller like Kobe wearing 24 and y'all be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hey, with Mr. Slam and Alpha Dog too. And Pure Waves with the best sports book too. If you wanna show support, give us a view. Call this an NBA jam. If you a super fan, hit the bell is what you do. We off the bounce. Check up. Level off the bounce. Let's get it.
He's on fire.
What is up, boys, and welcome back to another episode of Off the Bounce College Edition. Yes, we've been on a little vacation, boys, but it's good to be back. I miss you guys. I miss everyone that's tuning in. How's everyone doing today?
Man, it is good to be back. We have an awesome slate of CBB to get us ready for tomorrow's NBA return, but we can't skip tonight's action. BBB, how we doing?
Hey, NBA is back tomorrow, but got to build that bankroll with this college basketball tonight. I know they've missed you. I've missed you guys, but hey, we're here today. Let's make some money. Hefe, how you feeling?
I'm here. I'm ready. Let's cash so that we can have more money to spend on NBA when it comes back tomorrow.
Love it.
Yes, sir. Before we get started, as always, guys, big shout out to Pure Wage for sponsoring this show. If you guys haven't already, make sure to follow him on Twitter. How you boys been doing? You guys been winning on college basketball? Alpha, I know you're hot. How'd you do yesterday, man?
7-0 yesterday, went 5-0 in straight plays, 2-0 in parlays. Excited to get into it tonight. Feel like I have a really good read on the CBB board, so expecting another big night tonight. Hefe, how are we doing? I know you had a good night yesterday as well.
Yeah, pretty hot yesterday. I'm blanking out I went 4-0 in college basketball. Hoping to go 4-0 again tonight.
Let's do it.
Oh yeah! All right, boys. If you guys are watching right now, please retweet, like, comment, whatever games you want us to cap. There's a lot of games on the board today, guys.
For sure.
Like 20, 30 games there. But we got a couple games here that we highlighted. We'll be going over. Let's go over this one. Providence versus Xavier. The line is sitting at -1.5 Providence. A lot of people say this line is a little sketchy line here. I completely agree. It is a bit sketchy here. Alpha, what's your thoughts on this game, man?
I mean, I think in this one, guys, you have to try and figure out which Providence team is going to show up. And is Providence really a legit team? We saw last game against Butler. They got absolutely blown out in the first half. They made an amazing comeback in that game. I believe it went to overtime and they won. But they did not play well in that first half. They lead the country in wins under 5 points. So they've played a lot of close games. And they do seem to get it done late in games. I do lean Providence on the money line. It is not an official play for me today. But if I were to take some action on this game, I would go on the Providence money line. They are at home. They're the better team, and they've shown that they can pull out wins even in sticky situations. And Xavier's lost 4 out of their last 5. So I definitely lean Providence in this spot. BBB, any action?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. This is my favorite game of today. I'm muted?
No,
It had a delay. Apologies.
You're good.
Okay, all right. Guys, this is my favorite game of the day. I'm not going to lie. Line is very indicative. Am I still lagging, boys?
Yeah, you're not coming through real clear.
I thought I was lagging.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right, it's BBB.
I'm lagging. Someone help me out.
All right, I'll take over. I hope BBB was really confident about Providence because we're on Providence money line, and it's really simple. Providence, one of the best home teams in the country. They're 14-1 at home straight up all year, and this is pretty much a straight up line. They're -1. We're going to take them on the money line, Providence money line at -115 odds. People out there are scared. I get it. Why is Providence such a highly ranked team versus unranked team like Xavier, and Providence is at home? Why are they why -1? Sketchy line, but as Slam would say, fake trap. Trust it. Providence money line, -115.
Start that. Yeah, man, I'm with you guys there. I like Providence on the money line here. I'm not falling for this line. Xavier, I watched them all year, man. They're up and down, right? They'll win one and then they'll lose one. They're just a roller coaster team. They miss a lot of free throws, turn the ball over a lot. I like Providence at home, man. Their home crowd is jumping, man. That place gets popping.
Sure.
I like them on the money line. I think if it goes under, Providence wins. If it goes over, then they might be a little in trouble there.
Guys, one thing we always talk about on the show, especially with the NBA, is the public betting percentages. So quickly wanted to take a look at that. Right now we're seeing 93% of bets on Providence money line, but only 75% of the handle. So we're seeing a little bit of sharp money coming in on Xavier. Would that scare any of you guys from taking Providence, seeing the betting percentages like that, or does that not bother you in a spot like this? F.A., what do you think?
It's tough because when you bring in sharp money and the line starts to move a little bit, and on top of that, you're talking about already a weird line from the get-go, and the money doesn't add up. The what is it? The percentage of bets don't add up to the percentage of money. Yeah, it scares me, but I have to just rely on what's on the court tonight, right? Providence is a better team. They are so good at homes. I think Slam said one of the best home atmospheres in the country.
15-1?
14-1 at home. That's straight up. And I don't understand why Xavier is +1. Hey, unless I'm missing something, I don't get it. We kind of saw one of these lines yesterday in the UConn Nova game.
Yes.
And we all know how that ended up. If you don't, it was an insane ending. UConn somehow salvaged the money line, but depending on when you took them, you either lost, pushed, or won on the spread. College basketball is weird with this, man. I'm not going to let that affect me. I'm rolling with Providence.
I like it. All right, Slam, you want to get us to the next game? Actually, quickly, before we go, let's take a look at the chat. We have Bowman in the house saying he missed us. We missed you, Bowman. Welcome back.
Bowman, where you been
We
at?
have Zach. We have Zach's bets in here. Says, keep killing it, boys. Let's go Rutgers. Most people know this. I am a Rutgers fan, so I am on the Rutgers train. Appreciate you guys tuning in.
Yeah, boys, let's jump right into the next game. This one's a little earlier. I think I forgot to write it down, but Creighton versus St. John's. It's another weird line to me. -5 is what I'm seeing for St. John's. The total is sitting at 150. Both these teams have been playing pretty well. Creighton's a little bit better. 5-game winning streak there. St. John's is on a 2-game winning streak, but have covered the past 6 games. But again, if you look at against the spread, they play better on away games. St. John's at home isn't too. They don't play good at home. But again, this line is a little weird to me. Knowing that Creighton beat them in game 1. So I don't know where to go with this one.
Hold up.
What's up?
Shout out Management Inc. I read that horribly. We skipped him in the greeting, and he commented in there. We skipped him, so we have to show you love. I apologize. We skipped you.
Yes, sir. What's your boys think on? What do you guys think on this game? Creighton or St. John's?
Man, I really hate betting on Creighton games. I hate betting on Creighton games because that team, they're always so inconsistent. I feel like no matter what side I take on a Creighton game, I lose when I play Creighton. So I'm laying off. They're just one of those teams I can't seem to read right. Hefe, what do you
I'm going to try to give it a little.
Oh, BBB's back.
I'm gonna try to give an analysis here. Cut me off if it goes south.
Right,
So honestly, this is probably this is one of those tough lines today. I just want to preface that college basketball was heavy favorites yesterday. So I do think today's going to be a dog day. So watch for some of these tricky lines like the Xavier line we saw yesterday. I think we're going to see some of these games where it just turns out like, how did that happen? So be aware, this could be one of those games where you're like, this team is the inferior team. No way they win, and they end up pulling it out. So that's my on this. I have no official play on this one, though. Hefe, do you got anything on this one?
No official play on this one for me. With almost 30 games on the slate, this is one that I am skipping.
All right. Yeah, let's move on to game number 3, guys. Maybe the game of the night, Duke versus Virginia. The line is sitting at minus – what was the line, boys? -5 for Duke. The total is sitting at 130. And then Virginia beat Duke the first time.
Yes.
So it's a little revenge spot for Duke here, man. Alpha, I know you got to play on this game.
I do. I gave this out earlier. It's one of my parlays tonight. I'm on Duke money line as the first leg of my parlay. I'm not sure if they cover the spread in this one. I don't trust Duke as of late. They tend to pull games out, but don't always blow the other team away. Could be close the entire game, and I just don't see Virginia beating Duke twice in the same season. Give me Duke money line. Probably one of my favorite money line plays tonight. BBB, what are you thinking?
No, I agree with you here. I think this is one of those classic slam fake trap lines. Everyone saw Virginia came in and handled them last time. I think that everyone's going to be, clawing for Virginia here. And I agree with you here. I would rather play the money line, maybe in parlay or something, because Duke has underperformed a little bit this year. They aren't necessarily the best against the spread team, but they will get the job done, in my opinion, here tonight and win this game outright. So,
and Virginia
offensively
is bad. Virginia offensively is such a bad team. Defensively, they're amazing. Every single year, that's the same style that they play at Virginia. But without Kihei Clark, Virginia really does not have a lot of scoring options. He will be there tonight, but he's been off the last few games. If he doesn't have a monster performance, I don't think that they can score with Duke. Hefe, what do you think? And I know you have some action on this game.
Yeah. I mean, I know it was a fave day yesterday, but I'm gonna keep rolling with the faves. I'm a little bit sketched out on the -5 line. I think it's a little low and not really indicative of how well Duke is playing right now. So I'm actually doing the same thing you are, Alpha. I'm putting Duke money line in a parlay. It's actually a cross-sport parlay. And I just think Griffin, Banchero, they're just too much for Virginia. And the line scares me, though. I'm not going to pretend like it doesn't. So I'm only on Duke money line in a parlay.
Yeah, boys. I actually have Duke money line in a parlay. I think this line is similar to what we saw for on Monday with Baylor. I took Baylor on the money line the other day in a parlay. But I think Duke wins this game, but I don't think they would cover. I think it'll be a close game.
I agree.
But I have Duke in a money line, which I will give at the end of the show. So.
Love that. Slam, you know what this game reminds me of? Last night's Alabama game. Similar line, 5-point spread, whatever it may be, where maybe they pull it out in the last second by 2-3 points. I think we could see a similar type of thing, but I think Duke for sure ends up on the right side of this one. For
sure. All right, man. Let's move on to game number 4, boys. If reading the comments, I see Xavier +2. Duke first half. Bowman says Duke -4.5. Bowman gave us a lock, boys.
The Bowman lock. Well, if our money line hits, if his 4.5 hits, our money line hits. So we hope he hits that.
Sir, all right. Game number 4, Wisconsin, Minnesota. The line. Let me pull up the line real quick. Unless Alpha, do you know the line?
5.
1 second.
Oh,
yes,
I see it.
5.
Wisconsin is -5, and the total is. Hold on, make sure. 135. All right. BBB, you got any action on this game?
Yeah, this is one I'm going to be playing light. I'm going to be going with the first half for Wisconsin. It's sitting at -2.5 right now. This is another one of those where it's like the 5-point where I'm not sure if they're going to cover the full game. I do think they come out and they can control it early. It's on the road. That's one of the key things that teams look for on a road victory in college. You got to come out and set a tone. So I look for them to come out early, and I'll be taking them first half.
Love it. All right, boys, this is the other half of my money line parlay. I have the Wisconsin Duke money line parlay. Both teams at -5. You can get it at +120. They already met earlier this season. Wisconsin did knock off Minnesota by 6. Wisconsin is the better team right now. They are more informed. Winners of 4 of their last 5. They just knocked off Michigan. It was an emotional 14-point win. That was the game we all know with Juwan Howard and the suspension. But Minnesota's coming in 13-12. They haven't been a great team all year. Willis has really been their only big scoring threat when they've had some good performances. I just see Wisconsin pulling this one out. If you take a look at the recent performances here for Minnesota, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, they've won 2 of their last 9 games. So they're 2-7 over the last 9. They haven't been playing good basketball. And I think Wisconsin pulls this one out. They're the much better team. But the line is a little fishy. I wouldn't take the spread, taking the money line. Hefe, what are you looking at?
This is the only one where I lean Minnesota. Wisconsin beat Minnesota in Wisconsin by 6. This game's in Minnesota, as I've said earlier in the year. Wisconsin did that. Line makes no sense. Line makes no damn sense. Wisconsin's won 4 of the last 5. Minnesota can't string together 2 wins in a row. They haven't done that since December. They literally win a game, lose a bunch. Win a game, lose a bunch. I'm seeing some trends, though, in Wisconsin that are very interesting, and this has nothing to do with anything analytical, but Wisconsin is on a stretch here where they win 2 games and lose a game, win 2 games and lose a game, win 2 games and lose a game, and that's been for the last 11 games, and they won their last 2. Just saying.
Yeah, one of those they ran into Rutgers. So if you're going to play a Rutgers team, you're going to lose.
Oh my! Give me Minnesota +5 here. I don't know if they win outright, but I think they keep it close, as they did when it was in the harder environment in Wisconsin.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't have a side on this play. On this game. But looking at the total, I like the under here. Head to head, under is 7-1 in the last 8 meetings. I'm seeing about 80% of the money, 88% of the money on the over right now. Could be a good public fade, but I personally won't be playing this game. I lean to the under if I had to pick. But plenty of other games out there, guys.
For sure.
All right, let's go to this game. Wake Forest versus Clemson. A lot of people are riding Wake Forest, and obviously, Clemson is just a terrible team, man. They don't cover, they don't win games, but this line is fishy, boys. Wake Forest -3 on the road. You think the fave rolls here, or Clemson upsets? Alpha, what you think?
I have no action on this one, guys. I think the line is very fishy. I lean Wake Forest in the spot. Clemson is not a very good team this year, but the line makes no sense. For that reason, with all the other games tonight, not going to have any action on this one. Hefe, anything on this game?
Nope. Fishy, too fishy, too many variables, and not enough analytics for me to rely on.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think that this is a lean. This is a lean for Wake Forest on me. I wouldn't trust it because this Clemson team, 90% of the time, they look like just hot garbage. But there's always that one game they come out and you see all the potential that this team does have. And honestly, the ACC in general this year has not been that great. They've just been beating the crap out of each other. This smells like one of those games where anything can happen because that's been the ACC all year. Duke's really been the only team that's consistently been able to win in this conference. And even then, they've struggled a lot in a lot of their wins. They haven't been as dominant as they have been in years past. So I lean Wake Forest, but I'm laying off this one, guys. Slam?
Yeah, man. I have a feeling, dude. I think Clemson gets the win tonight, +3.5 right now. I think the line continues to jump, though. If you do like Wake Forest, I'll take it now. But I think most of the value is on Clemson at home. I do like the under as well at 144.5. So I think they get up in this game. I think this is like their championship or Super Bowl, if you will.
For sure.
But yeah, man, it is a risky play though. But I'm thinking about taking Clemson, boys. I don't know yet though. We'll see closer at game time. All right, let's move on. Let's go to Rutgers, man. Alpha, man. I know you want to talk about this game. We all know what happened at Michigan there. Do you think this is a good spot for Rutgers on the road here, getting some value?
Give me 1 second here. I got to retweet this and add it in. There we go.
Once everyone hears Rutgers breakdown.
Oh my God, you guys know I'm the biggest Rutgers fan in the world. Tonight, Michigan, no Juwan Howard, no Diabate. They're going to be weak on the inside. They already lost to Rutgers outright. Rutgers has been one of the best teams in the country. I think, let me double check here, but I believe Rutgers is covered in 5 or 6 games in a row. And again, they are getting a +5 at Michigan. Michigan's coming in off that bad loss against Wisconsin. They lost by 14. It is a pretty big game for them, though. If they want to make the tournament, these are the exact games that they do need to win. But Rutgers does need at least one more win this year to pretty much secure them a spot in the tournament. And they are going to be fully healthy tonight. I love Rutgers getting the points +5. one of my favorite plays of the night for sure. The battle between Dickinson and Cliff Omarui down low is going to be a great one, and Rutgers has the better perimeter shooters. So I think down low it'll be an even matchup, and Rutgers will get it done by shooting better on the outside. Hefe, another New Jersey guy, not a Rutgers fan though, but what are you thinking? Are you on the Geo Baker big shot maker train? What are you looking at?
I'm curious how the I guess technically off court, but it happened on the court scuffle result of that, Juwan Howard not being able to coach for the rest of the regular season affects the Michigan players in their mind, in their mentality coming into this game. There's a lot of national attention on them. It was one of the biggest stories of the weekend and of the week. It's the reason I'm very, very scared of taking this game one way or the other. Michigan's either going to come out on just a freaking revenge tour because they've been just getting slandered all week and just absolutely laid on laid on Rutgers, or they're going to come out absolutely flat. It's going to be one way or the other. I don't see this game close. Michigan's either going to kill them or Rutgers either going to kill them. I lean towards Rutgers, the more cohesive unit right now, but officially no play. But in spirit, I ride with you, my brother.
Let's get it. One more thing I want to add about this game is Moussa Diabate for Michigan. One of his best games of the year was against Rutgers in the first matchup. He had 15 points that game and 9 rebounds, and they still got blown out in that game. He's going to be out again tonight, and he is the second unit big man. So I think that's definitely going to play a big factor in this game. He only has a 1-game suspension for his role in the post-game activities. What are we looking at?
Ah, my God. Breaking news, Kemba Walker will be sidelined for the remainder of the season.
You really got to get Knicks. You really have to bring in the crappy Knicks for my Rutgers game. I get one Rutgers game a year to cover, and this is how you do it. Unbelievable.
Money well spent.
BBB, any action on this one?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think this is a game that, like Hefe said, it'll be interesting to see how Michigan comes out. I think we'll know who's going to win this game based off the first 10 minutes. I think either Michigan comes out flat, kind of down after that, what just happened, or they come out, like Hefe said, just on fire. I kind of lean towards Rutgers coming out a little more on fire, honestly, because both teams are kind of playing for their tournament here. Rutgers have a little more cushion, obviously, but this would be a big win for them to get, some quadrant 1 and 2 wins under their belt. They have some good wins. They've been playing. They're in great form right now. And in college basketball, I like to back the hot team because these are college kids. That's how it works, man. It's if a team's hot, they're hot. And so I'll probably be rocking with Rutgers +5 on this one, to be honest. Probably light because there's a lot of variables in this one, but I'm with you on this one, Alpha.
Sounds like the whole world understands Rutgers is winning this by 50. Slam, what are you looking at? What are you thinking?
Damn, boys. I'm sorry, but I think this is a Michigan play.
Nope. We're not having that on my stream today, so just kidding. Go ahead, Slim.
Oh, God damn.
You know he had the button ready.
Yeah,
ready.
He knew I was going to say Michigan and piss him
100%, dude. He's a POS.
But listen, I mean, the line is at -5, right? I feel like it should be around -3 or something. I think the public is all on Rutgers.
Overreaction to the Juwan Howard thing.
I'm seeing some, I'm seeing the line drop to 4.5, some buybacks. Now the line's back to 5. So it's kind of it's a tough spot. But I don't know, man. Rutgers won the last meeting. I think Michigan kind of might step up at home here, man. And they need to in a big way. So we'll see.
We will see. We'll see. All right, boys. Next game. Davidson, right? Davidson? Yes.
Davidson.
All right, boys. The line is sitting at -8. Am I right, Alpha?
I believe it's back up to -9 now. It was 8.5 earlier, and my play on it, I bought it down to 8. Yes, it's back at -9.
Nice. You want to walk us through this since it's your play?
Yeah, guys, this is my POD tonight. Davidson, one of the better cover teams in college basketball. They're coming in at 15-10. They're going to a Duquesne team that is the worst home team against the spread in college basketball. They're 1-11. Duquesne just has not been able to get it done. And Davidson has been playing good basketball as of late. I think that they are going to get this one done. by well more than double digits. We should see this one by 15 points and a Davidson winner. Hefe, I know you're also on Davidson tonight. You want to go over why?
Same reasons. Duquesne 1-11 against the spread on the road. Davidson -9. Even though I see the line kind of moving back and forth, and it's actually kind of like reverse line movement, I still am going to back Davidson here, and it's a straight fade of Duquesne.
100%. BBB, any action? Oh no, you're on the other side, so you don't have to go over it.
Yeah, well, I'm not even on that side. This is just one that I'm laying off because it scares me. For all the reasons you guys said, this line should be a lot higher. Also, Davidson's point guard is questionable. I do think he'll go, honestly, but it's a scary game for me. I mean, the line should be higher in my opinion. This is going to be one of those games where like Duquesne loses on a buzzer beater or something, and everyone's like, "How did that happen?" Well, that's what's going to happen. I think the Sharps come back and eat today. So I'm laying off this one though. I'm not going to fade you guys, but
the Sharps.
The Sharps.
Boys, is it about that time?
It's about that time. I mean, we
don't
have a college basketball.
We're doing Geo to Cliff, baby. Best bets. We're going to get right into it, guys. I'm on Rutgers +5. It's a homer pick, but they've been getting it done, so I'm still giving it out. Rutgers +5. I like Iowa State tonight, guys, -5.5. We didn't get to go over that game, but they're versing a West Virginia team that has been absolutely terrible as of late. Iowa State should get this one done. Davidson -8 is still my POD, and I'll give one more I didn't talk about on the show. Virginia Tech, Georgia Tech, under 133. Trust it. Hefe, what are your best bets?
All right, guys, I'm also going to give 4 for the people. We'll start with Providence, money line. They're 14-1 at home. I think they go get number 15 tonight. Next, I'm going to talk about 2 games that we have not talked about. Actually, first, I'll give Davidson -9. I'm with you there, Alpha. Duquesne is not a good road team. Davidson is a much better team, and they're at home. What?
Home team. Duquesne's at home. Opposite.
Sorry, I keep messing that up. The double D's.
It's also weird that they're really bad at home and a little bit better on the road. It's a little opposite.
It makes no sense. Double D's always distract me. Point intended. Oh,
very good. Very good.
Let's laugh at my joke there. Sorry. Back to best bets, guys. My other 2, I'm going to go with Boston College +6. Boston College is playing NC State today. NC State is the 3rd worst against the spread team in the country at 7-20 against the spread. So I'm going to take the points with Boston College on the road. The next one I'm going to take is a small one. Longwood -8. Longwood is playing Radford today. Radford is the 5th worst against the spread team in the country at 7-17 against the spread. And those are my 4 best bets. BBB,
love it.
What do you got?
Guys, I didn't get to break it down earlier because my computer just about blew up because of how hot of a pick it is. But Xavier +2, it's my favorite play of the day. Go ahead and take that right now. Wofford money line, I also really like that one. And then on a smaller little play here, I'm going to be going with Rutgers +5. We're riding with Alpha, the hometown heroes. Those are my 3. So let's lock them in. That's a sweep. Easy money. Slam, what do you got?
Give us your 9 best bets. Go.
All right, boys. Let me type this in real quick. I got to add the banner here. Parlay. Yes, I'm just giving out a parlay. 5-team parlay plus 1251, boys. Got my clipboard right here. Yes. I've been fucking studying.
Wow.
This one's going to hit. All right, here we go, boys. Here we fucking go. Duke money line. Get that down. We're going Kentucky money line. Kentucky is 16-0 at home. I like it. We're going Georgia Tech +6.5. I like them at home getting the points. Straight public fade right there. Wolford VMI under 144.5. I'm fading the over in that spot. And then we're going Washington State -10. I think that is such a sharp line, boys. That is the last game of the slate, so get ready to sweat that. And if you're feeling risky, boys, add in Providence money line, and then George Mason plus is 6.5. So you can make it a 7-teamer or a 5-teamer right there. That is going to hit.
Hey,
that is.
Let me just say something. Say something.
What?
I also have a 5-team cross-sport parlay. But to get mine, you got to go to our chalkboard.
Oh!
Boom.
Damn.
I don't know if it's a good thing or not, but Slam, the second you finished your parlay, a car accident happened right outside my window. Like the second you finished giving it out. I don't know if that's a sign, but there was a huge bang.
Go outside right now and ask him what they think about Kentucky money line.
Hey, excuse me. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been an awesome show.
Slam, drop the chalkboard. Slam, drop the chalkboard link in the chat right now so people can get the 5-team cross-sport parlay winner banger.
Do you think he has it ready?
How am I?
absolutely does.
Like, you think I just have it ready to go? I mean,
Yeah.
hey
Thanks,
guys.
Pop.
All right, guys. See you guys tomorrow. Peace. NBA's back.
Oh, can't wait.